And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, we have crystal clock makers ready to go, so let's see what that's going to take. I'm going to want a couple, 3 of these. So to power these, we're going to want some... Oh, how much lithium do I see? I'm running a little low on lithium. So, solar panel, lithium. Yeah, I don't have enough lithium. We need to go down, grab a little lithium so we can smelt that up. Don't need to worry about iron anymore because we just automated that. So let's grab some lithium and then fill up the extractor. So we're down deep enough here where I really want to automate this, automate the digging of it. I mean, we're down 127 blocks, so that would be a lot of digging. A lot of digging. Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more. Hey, look at that, I made it. Okay, so let's smelt some lithium. There we go. Let's see, how much do I need? These things smelt pretty fast. How much iron are we building up already? Look at that. We've already got 1, 2 hoppers full, and the third is filling up, and this thing went down again, and it's got 414 ready to go. 430 now. Look at that. Oh, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. Automation is beautiful, especially when you can just go and grab hundreds of bars. Oh, it's just, it works so well. What was I doing? Oh yeah, solar panel. Oh, so much lithium. Alright. That's going to be titanium. There's lithium right there. We're going to want crystal clocks. I think we're going to do this over here. Kind of willy-nilly. Again, in rush mode, you really don't want to worry about too much. So since we have that other battery, I think it's time to put that to the use. The reason you want a bigger battery feeding into smaller batteries is it's faster. It pushes its power in faster. So these will power up, and these don't use much power at all, so don't worry too much about that. So crystal clock maker, just like so, and now we're gonna want a few. Oh, we've got a few storage hoppers already. So this is 3, so I'm gonna do 2 out and a 2 forward, and out like this, out like that. Those will all be ready to go. So let's go to our ores, and this is where I'm going to put. Oh, we got a little bit of ore here. Where's my crystal? There it is. So 1, 2 crystal, and there we're getting some crystal clocks going now. Crystal clocks we will use for the advanced machine block assembler. So we need 1 crystal clock and 1 low-grade steel bar. So the low-grade steel we're going to put on our hot bar there. Get rid of the crystal clock maker. I'm going to put 20 in there, and then we're going to get some crystal clocks. We're going to put 20 in there. And this should be outputting advanced machine blocks. Beautiful. Okay, so now it is a matter of getting some servo motors and some Mark II energy transmitters, which we can make. We just don't want to go too crazy with it. So 2 of those, and what is it, 10 servo motors? Okay, I want another battery. I want another battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me grab whatever we have in there. Put the lithium in, put the iron in. I'll put some copper in there. Might as well put 10 more in there. And then the rest, I'm going to bend that out. Again, we have an odd amount of copper, so just try to make do. There's the other machine blocks. Alright, what are we missing? We've got everything. Bingo. We've got a power storage, so on my F3, oh, look at that, the Mark II is already in there. So we're going to go down to lithium, which I think is going to come up right here. We're going to run down there. Oh, it's a ways down here. Ouch. Okay, drop this in there. We're going to shrink the radius, but we're going to increase the height because we're down to a 127. So we're going to bring that height, you know, 130, which is fine. We're going to drop none, and I'm going to leave clear garbage. I'm not going to clear ore because I want to see what exactly we're going to start clearing. So I'm going to power this manually at first and get my excavator running. You know, we're 127 blocks down, and it's, you know, it's a configurable amount of power that this thing uses per block. So in the XMLs, you can actually set how much power that thing takes. And the reason why you don't hear it shooting very often is I only have the audio play every 5th block that it destroys. Otherwise, when you have a whole bunch of these things in an area, it can get rather annoying. But you can see it's already 20% done. It's pretty fast. I do want to make a faster version, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do about that. I kind of want to make it so it can face any direction, but there's some complicated math involved there, and I really don't have time to work on the algorithms that require little finite tuning of that. So look at that, 35%, 36%. We are just blazing through. It doesn't look like it's hit any ores yet, which is kind of spectacular. Now, if you wanted to get to build up the number of blocks, you can always set this to dropping all, and it'll drop all the blocks that it kills. Now, in very large areas, that can absolutely flood the area with blocks and kill your game's performance because you'll have thousands and thousands of blocks on the ground. I've had a crash on me once because of that. So unless you're in the area collecting them all at the same time, it's really hard to keep that going. So what are we at now? Oh, we're only 50% done. So this, let me pack in some more power just to make sure that it has enough to finish, and we're gonna go up to the top and get ready to automate lithium. Okay, so we need another cargo lift. Let me grab some more iron. Grab. We're gonna need to create some more rack rails. So, oh, I just passed my rack railer. So cargo lift controller. We need 9 more of these. We need a basic cargo lift, which is a hopper and some servo motors. A bunch of hoppers. Yeah, a bunch of hoppers. We're also going to need some solar power, but we are a little low on lithium, which is what we're automating right now. All right. You can see the white box. That's the excavator, and looks like it's done. Look at that. It didn't hit any ore. How is that possible? It didn't hit any ore on the way up. And I believe my laser transmitter is right here. I think this is where the mine is, if I get my bearings straight here. Yeah, I think this is where the mine is. So when I go back down, I'm going to dig that. I'm going to dig that hole down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only need 4. All right. So the cargo lift controller goes up here, just like we did with iron. There we go. And of course, we're going to want some hoppers up there. A way to get up. And I just covered up. I think I just covered up where my hole goes, right there. So that was a bad spot to put that. Alright, so now I need to actually go down and grab some lithium so I can actually make some solar panels. Although I could grab some solar panels from other places that I'm not using right now. So I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab all these crystal clocks here. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab this one. All right. Now for batteries. Do I have any batteries? I don't have any batteries. Goodness gracious. I am so out of sorts. Alright. So, power storage block.
Crafting.
I want one of these. Now laser transmitters. We got a little bit of lithium left. We're going to build a bunch more storage hoppers. And I'm going to grab some tin and copper. Mainly tin is what I need a lot of. So over here, the one battery will go on this side with a laser transmitter going down. That's where we will power that up. And so one here, one here, and one here. So I'm going to put one there and put one there. That way, plenty of power going in around. Make sure there's plenty of power in the system. These are all charged up, maxed out, good to go. And now we need an abundance of rack rails. Tons and tons of rack rails. Which is why I didn't take the solar off of this, because I knew we were going to need rack rails. Yeah, this thing is mining pretty slow. Pretty slow. We need that to load up here. Load it up. What's going on? There it goes. Yeah, I'm going to need to upgrade the drill motor in that, I think. We're going to need a little bit more ore per cycle in order to get that to work. Maybe even put a steel cutter head in there. I don't know yet. But there's some more rack rails. And this is going down 127 blocks, so you just take whatever depth you're going to and multiply by 2, and that's how many rack rails you need. So 127 blocks, or roughly 130. We're gonna need what, 260 rack rails? So yeah, we're gonna need quite a few. Plus the 3 extra, or the 6 extra rack rails we need coming up. And there we go. So that should be enough, and hopefully we have enough power, we have enough juice to get that far. So let's I'm gonna put the rack rails in and then head down to make sure we are indeed clear. It looks like, yeah, we just skimmed the side of that tin vein that was right there. Now I need to come down and grab all of this. Put some more hoppers around to spread that load out a little bit. Let's add some power into this, just because. And now we're going to want to dig that. We're going to want to dig that down. So here come the rack rails. Yay! And these spread themselves out. The raw ore spreads out. There we go. The rack rails are done. Hopefully we don't hit too much ore on the dig down to send power down here. Okay. So there's that process. I'm gonna dig this. Give ourselves a little bit of platform here. All right, now let's grab the rack rails. Okay, so power comes down here. So we're going to want to dig out 2 wide out here. So what I try to do is I try to line this up. So I'm actually standing on this block, but I'm able to look at this block just at the corner, and I can dig down just by constantly running this. And we may hit that tin vein. We may hit it. I forgot which side of the shaft it was on. There's the tin vein I was thinking of. Oh, there's a lot of tin in here. Wow, this is quite the tin vein that we just skirted around. Whoa. Okay, let's slow her down. Because we're getting close. Yep. Once that little effect, the burning effect stops, you know you've gone far enough. So it stops right there. So we're going to do one across. And then continue on. Oh, what do we hit now? Copper. Oh. Okay. It wasn't that big of a copper. That's good. Maybe we just got just the tip of it or something. So the next one will be very, very close. Because it's 64 and then 127 or 128. Yeah, I thought we went far. So there it is. Now, does this hit? No, it doesn't. You see? See how it just barely misses. So yeah, we are right there. So I'm just gonna go up a little bit, and that way we've got it covered. So now this should start beaming power down here. There we go. And getting some power in here, letting it... Got plenty of power now. And not nearly full hoppers. Although these are actually pretty full here. These ones got a little bit of work to do before they fill up. All right, let's go up top and just set up some hoppers and get the cargo lift running. So now we are good to go. So let's get the cargo lift in place and start this process. So we're gonna want, just like we did on the other side, we're gonna want the same sort of system up here. Alright, so in here, up, another hopper, set to remove only. We're gonna want another set. Ooh, I'm out of conveyor belts. How does that happen? So, conveyor belt.
Crafting.
You can see I'm gonna need to extend that tin a little bit. Okay, we got a bunch of ore that we need to get rid of as well. So there's 50 tin, 3 copper. So I'm gonna just grab the copper that's out here and then drop that in, just like so. Okay, now we should have enough. Running to get this system running here. Okay, now we need a smelter. We've got a couple smelters here, although they are out of power because I borrowed the solar panel, unfortunately. Oh. There we go. Get that power going here. I want to let these smelt down, then I'll move the smelter over here. And this will be an add only. I don't need as much here as I need like iron, but grab all the iron that I can. As you can see, again, we are in need of a slightly faster drilling system. And then this, with lithium automated, I can actually get Spiderbot in the mix. All right, unloaded all that. Now it's just a matter of borrowing one of these. And let's get... I know I put the smelter, there it is. It's like so. Let's borrow this. Because automating these will allow me to build a bunch more solar panels. And that is what we're going for here. So now this thing is heating itself up. Soon it'll be smelting more lithium. And then I'll have a ton of lithium over here. Yay! So with the hoppers, with the couple hoppers I have here, I'm gonna expand my tin smelting here. I need more tin. Like so. So yeah, we're gonna expand on tin. Who knows how this drill... Oh, we got an enhanced drill motor over here, so we're doing pretty good. I may need to enhance that a little bit more, but for now, I think that is good. So now we've got lithium ready to go. So it's time to go deeper, and maybe crystal is next. Maybe just do this by height and get crystal, which is right over there. Get crystal started and going, and that will allow me to build more solar panels, because solar panels use a little crystal. And I've only got 132 crystal left, which is still a fair amount. So yeah, this is working great. We got lots and lots and lots of materials coming up now, which doesn't help our threat level, but yeah, I don't care. So yeah, we need to get all these ores automated at least partially, except for nickel. I really, really want for nickel to start using the plasma cutter heads, and that way we're pulling that at 100% efficiency, and that'll greatly enhance how much nickel we get out of that vein. Because if we keep mining it at 10% efficiency, we're going to be in trouble. So that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.